Okay, who's the next victim? Dave? This is Alien Dave. Come on up, Dave.
Hi, they call me Alien Dave. My name is Dave Rosenfeld. I've been hunting UFOs here in Utah for over 20 years and seen some quite interesting things. I just wanted to share a couple things with you. How many people here know about Skinwalker Ranch? Oh, quite a few. As most of you know, Skinwalker Ranch was owned by Robert Bigelow, and he has, in the last couple of years, have sold the property to a new individual. I can't mention his name. I signed an NDA, but he invited me on the property last year for kind of a VIP tour, and it was always one of my kind of bucket list items to go on Skinwalker Ranch. And so here I am out on Skinwalker Ranch, and with no security, no guide, no nothing. Just said, go do what you want, more or less. And so, we went and checked out all the homesteads, and we went to the normal places where you heard about the incidents in the book, with the holes in the ground and the cattle mutilations and the portals and all that type of thing. And so anyways, I'm kind of scared because I'm out there by myself, and the nearest person's probably 500 yards, 600 yards away, and they're paying no attention to me whatsoever. But I do have the dogs with me, and that was really strange because wherever you go on this ranch, these dogs are following you. They're almost like protectors or guarding you from something. But so that made me feel a little bit of ease. But I'm out in the middle of the field out there by one of the bait pens that you've all heard of, at least the people who've followed Skinwalker Ranch. These bait pens were used by the NIDS team to hopefully catch a cattle mutilation on tape, and then they used them also for observation towers. They used to keep dogs in the fence part and to protect themselves, and also as an alert. But here I am out by one of the bait pens, and I'm walking around in the middle of the night. It's probably midnight or so, and I found it quite funny that I was in that situation to even begin with. And I look up on Skinwalker Ridge, and there's a light coming down off the ridge, and I'm doing the the selfie video thing, and I'm kind of talking to myself because I won't be able to post that video anywhere because I signed that NDA. But it was one of those moments where you realize how stupid you really are by doing some of this stuff out in the middle of this ranch that's known for mutilations and UFO sightings and Bigfoot and all these things. And I'm more or less talking to myself saying, well, I just seen this light over on the ridge line, and it seems I'm going to walk toward it in the middle of the night. And anyways, nothing really happened that night, which was unusual because most of the times I go out there, you feel this heaviness, this feeling like you shouldn't be there, that you don't belong. And this particular weekend when I went there, I didn't feel any of that. And it might be because of the new ownership and their outlook on what they want to do out there research-wise. It's more subtle, and they're not trying to force the phenomena to do things. They're more or less inviting it and trying to communicate with it now, which I think is a better way of doing that. But if any of you guys are interested in the Skinwalker Ranch, you can hit up my website, or I think it's in August. A new documentary film's coming out. It's called Hunt for the Skinwalker. It's named right after the book. Jeremy Corbell showed his presentation last weekend at the UFO Fest in Cedar City, and it looks really, really good. What it mostly involves is George Knapp, who was in the Skinwalker story since the Bigelow buyout in '96. Has been recording all this stuff out there, all the investigations, all the mutilations that they run across, the 95-pound calf that was in broad daylight, void of meat and blood. They have that on video. I mean, all this stuff they couldn't release before because people had signed a non-disclosure agreement. George Knapp's NDA had expired 2 years ago, so he's gung-ho to release some of this stuff. He did get permission from Robert Bigelow to release it and to make the movie. I think Bigelow is not liking it though, but he doesn't have any say in the matter now. So if you guys want to see a really good film coming up in August, look for that film called Hunt for the Skinwalker.
Thanks, Dave. You know, I got to tell you, we hit up that George Knapp come talking to our powwow, and a friend of mine that did it, he's got way more guts than I do, and I said, I got 20 guys here. He's not going to come from Las Vegas to talk to us, but